Hi everybody, it's Nick here, aka Mug of Tea Gamer. About to play the last game in this Six Nations series. This is the England Six Nations series. The very last game is against Ireland. I'm just starting off showing you the table. I really should have showed you that before. As you can see, pretty much, yeah, unless England get beaten by like 100 points, they've got the title. You can see. So really, the thing we're going for today is we're going to go for the Grand Slam. Against Ireland, they've already won 2, lost 2, so they're out of it. France could potentially win the title if England, like I say, get hammered by over 100 points. I'm assuming, well, we'll see how the French do as well. But anyway, one change to my lineup. Jason Robinson picked up an injury in the last game. So I've actually brought in, well, they call him Austin Allegra, which is... I'm guessing they didn't have the licensing agreement for Austin Healy, so they've called him Austin Allegra. He is classified as a scrum half, a fly half, and a winger. I'm playing him at wing. He's not the fastest, but his agility is very high. His agility is 92 out of 100. I was thinking whether to pick him or Ben Cohen or Ian Bolshaw, but I put Bolshaw and I put Ben Cohen on the bench. To bring them on if I get any injuries, but I'm going to start off with Austin because of his agility. I've got Quater on the other wing who's fast, but I thought, let's go for a bit of Austin here. He's a bit like a modern day Jack Noel, he's sort of a pinball character. Right, let's start the game and see how we do. Go for the Grand Slam, and then hopefully we can, if we get it, we can get the old. I think there's some celebrations at the end, not the chocolates. Which I love, by the way, but celebrations from the players. Anyway, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit subscribe, notification, like, and leave a comment and all that. And like I say, next series will be, I think I'm going to go for New Zealand with the World Cup, and then I was thinking at some point I want to actually play as Japan the World Cup, as we've got the Japanese World Cup coming up this year. I thought, well, that'll be a bit of fun then, won't it? Oh, that was good for us. That was a fluff by them. Let's see how we do. Oh! Right. Tate. Oh, and there we go. The Austin Allegra. I need to check out what exactly Austin Allegra is. I know it's a type of car, but whether it's a good car or not. First try. Came from a knock-on from them at the beginning, and then some quick recycling and a very, very lucky break of tackle by Simpson Daniel. I think in real life I can't imagine him being able to break a tackle that easily. Having said that, one of the fun things about this game is that if your team is playing well, you can see that the morale and the form of your players goes up. So, sometimes it can be a cumulative effect. You can have just a series of great games, and suddenly people just, they're on fire. Having said that, the other thing you've got to manage is, guys you've got on the bench, that wasn't very clever, people you've got on the bench, you want to make sure that they get some game time, because otherwise it can get very boring for them. I'm going to just pass, right? Let's go for and that is more particularly valid if you're playing, that's where the club game comes in particularly important. They've got a really fun thing here which takes for he threw it in quickly and I got it. They've got a really fun thing which is like a World League thing where you can climb the ranks. That's a really long commitment, and I have played it before and I really, really enjoy it, but my word, you really need to commit to it because it's quite something. Oh, that was a nice bit of a sidestep there from Delalio. Oh, we've got Bolshaw now. Oh, flattened on the line. Uh-oh. Oh, flattened. Right. That perhaps wasn't so clever. Richard Hill, all driven back. Right, let's go for a low drive. No, come on, pick it up. Oh, that was a fluff. Worsley taken down. Oh, we've lost the ball. I thought, oh, what have we got here? Were they offside? Player offside. There we go. Thank you, Brian O'Driscoll, for that. Right. What should we do here? Probably scrum. So close to the line. Right, where are we? Oh, we're right in the middle. That's cool. Okay.
Hands off. Play on.
Oh, interception. No, that was a terrible choice. That was such a complete fluff. Oh, never mind. I was trying to be too clever. Right. And they've got O'Connell at the front of their line-out. A fantastic player. Great. One of the best locks of all time. Captain of the British and Irish Lions. Captain of Ireland. Captain of Munster, I think it was, wasn't it? Oh, Simpson Daniel. Yes! As I mentioned before, I'm a Gloucester fan, and therefore any time Simpson Daniel touches the ball, I'm very, very happy. At some point, probably just because of pure vanity, arrogance, whatever, I will I will probably play as Gloucester to try to win the Premiership title on this system. And we'll see how they do. Hopefully they won't let me down like they have in real life so often. Oh, just wide. Cup of tea, mug of tea. This one today is Earl Grey. Right. Let's see how we do. Okay, it looks like it's a short one, so we're going to get the... Oh! Wow. Oh, lovely tackle. Right. There we go. Pull him in. Thank you very much. And pass to... What the... It wasn't supposed to work like that. I don't know why. I have no idea why it went to Delalio when it should have gone. No, come on! Come on! Drop goal? Curse you. That's where it sucks. You think, why would the scrum half throw the ball to Lawrence Delalio rather than Johnny Wilkinson? Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's it. Come on, boys. Times like that when you're under the, you're on the rack, as it were, you're under pressure. You sort of actually, there are times when I've been incredibly grateful for teams for like going for a drop goal. You think, well, you could have actually given me far more pain than that. So thank you very much. Oh, you see, that's the way I like to play. I've got the player I control. I like to have as a sweeper, and then let the computer do the first line of defence. And if anyone gets past that first line of defence, then I'm the sweeper tracking behind them. Obviously I was using a second row at that point, and you think, well, they shouldn't have any chance. Just looking for... Yep, now let's go for it. Never mind. Shore up my defence, make sure that there's no drive. Gara kicks. Was it around the halfway mark? Okay, let's see how we do. Okay, and drive. Keep the forwards all caught in. You don't want some of the loose forwards at Ireland got to be free. Some of them are incredibly fast and very talented, like David Wallace, I think was his name, was an open side flanker. One of my favourite players of all time. I loved him. Such a fast player. So fast for a forward. I really liked him. Great hands as well. Dangerous player. Really good. Okay. Half time. See how we do, eh? Okay, that looks like it should be a good conversion. I think we're playing at Lansdowne Road in Ireland now. Excellent. Almost perfect first half. What more could you possibly want? Okay, let's begin the second half. Come on, man. Long kick. And drawing and I'm going to just scrubber it through for Simpson Daniel so that you don't have to worry about him getting caught. Because you can't when he's not got the ball. Of course, I recognise in real life that would be an incredibly difficult option to take, just to grubber it along and then try to pick it up whilst you're running full speed. Much more likely is you try to kick it over the goal line and then actually jump on it. But hey, you learn how the game is played on the computer and you do what you need to do to win. Like with all these things, eh? And there's some players that you know are fantastic in real life, but in the game are not useful because their main gift, of course, is their brain. And if, of course, it's you playing as them rather than them playing as them, then the whole sort of thing of their brain is simply not that useful. Right, let's see if we can get... wasn't particularly... Oh, is it scrum to them? Dash. Again, one of those things you kind of go, I don't want you to, you know, give it to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Take him down. Has he scored? Curse you. Right. The sheer frustration of your scrum half giving, you know, you're deep in your 22, you need a clearance kick. You give it to the wrong player. But I guess at that point you should sort of, you know, just get that player to kick it. After all, I'm sure Matthew Tate is a better kicker than I give him credit for. Right, that's more like it. Okay.
Tackle and roll away.
Right, some sloppiness from me today. Just nailing O'Gara after he gave the kick, just to be a bit mean. Oh, he's still down, you see. That's the sort of guy I am. No! He dropped the ball! He dropped the ball! No, no, no. Ah, well. C'est la vie. Okay. Let's do this. Where are we? We're halfway? I think we are. Okay. Drive. 55 minutes on the clock. Not going anywhere, but we've sucked the Irish forwards in. That's all I really care about.
It's away. Advantage.
Okay, we've got the advantage, which is great. So, I can throw the ball around a bit, but you know how this game can sometimes be. You get the advantage, and then just to the point where I've had a time where I've almost scored, and as I'm about to score, they go, oh, advantage over, and call you back for something. You go, no, 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 no. That's what happens when you're dealing with a computer rather than real life. Anyway, Matthew Tate, try, lovely. Again, you can see another grubber, because I can see the Irish defence closing in, and that's not what I want. You know, I do sometimes wonder what a Simpson-Daniel Tate centre partnership, centre partnership would have looked like. I was wondering if they were a little bit too lightweight, and you know what, maybe particularly against some of the Southern Hemisphere teams, which tend to have pretty heavy centres, perhaps they would have really struggled. But you know what, I don't think you can spend your entire life worrying about what the other team are going to do, because if you do, it gets a bit silly. You should concentrate on how you can hurt the opposition. I view rugby as a game sometimes of fear, and if you can get the opposition more frightened of you than you are of them, then you're half the way to it, as it were. It's not always just about having competent players, it's having players that people fear. And this is looking like a really fun attack all over the place, but no, we're offside, well offside.
Hands off. Play on.
Delalio? What are you doing here? Oh well, let's throw it around a bit.
Tackle and roll away. It's away.
Oh, almost through. Diving tackle.
Play on.
Blindside looks exposed. Blindside, no, it's not. It's suddenly they're back in there again. Oh, lovely pass back inside. I feel like we're all over them at the moment, which is lovely. Sometimes you just... Oh, lost in the tackle. Is that likely? I don't know. I can't see. We built up such momentum then. I thought, really? I have to say, I know we didn't score a try there, but that was actually a really lovely passage of play. Nice and just fluid. Right. If I'd crowned that off with a try, that would have just been one of the ones where you just go, oh, rewind. Swept up the fields from left to right, multiple hands, turn the defence. Right. Come on, boys. Let's see how we do here.
I want you out of
Right.
there. It's away. Tackle and get off.
This is a lovely passage of play. Come on, let's get in. Get. We've got the chance now. We've got the chance. Come on. No. Yes. No, that was on the line. That's nonsense. Did he score? He scored. He scored. He managed to get it down. Excellent. And maybe I'm running too upright. That's why I keep on getting nailed like that. But I think that's a fantastic try from Phil Vickery, who I'd only just noticed was actually the captain. He's been the captain throughout the entire thing, which I'm very happy. He's a great captain, great guy. And another guy who used to play for Gloucester before he moved to Wasps. Okay, let's nail this last kick. And then the Six Nations is ours. And that's hooked. Never mind. Terrible hook. Doesn't matter. The game is over. Kisses to the crowds. Who's this kissing? This is Simpson Daniel. Oh, what a lovely sight to see. One of my favourite players. One of the guys who unfortunately never quite hit the heights that I wanted him to hit. Getting the opportunity to enjoy the moment. You know, this is what a lot of these games are all about. They're about the fantasy that you always wish you could have seen in real life. There we go. Championes. Now we go. Oh, there we go. There's the Six Nations Cup. Fantastic. Grand Slam winners. You get all the now generic computerized dancing. They've done the cup pretty well. I'm not sure about the hands around the cup, but there we go. Lovely pictures, particularly of Gomersall's sort of strange mullet that he's got there. And generic dancing around. I can't imagine Sheridan dancing like that. There we go. Lovely victory with all their terribly tight shirts on. And 1, 2, 3, whoa! 1, 2, 3, way! Yeah, Anyway, a great set of videos. I hope you enjoyed them. Like I said before, don't forget to subscribe.